Okay, I have a plan here, very old plan. Not really sure from what year. It's definitely from the era of Imperial, before metric. Could be the 40s. Could be the 40s. Not sure. But let's analyze this plan. First of all, I noticed that the stormwater went to the garden. So you can see some red pen markings, and it looks like someone's added. I'm thinking the council assessor has added downpipes, gullies or something, downpipes, and stormwater goes to the garden, which is common sense to me. And yeah, see the red notes? That would have been the council inspector putting his notes on saying a 10 foot, 17 clear or something for this kitchen ceiling height. And in the old days, they did 10 foot ceilings, stone foundation for this one. Just love the way they document it. This is the rear. Okay, corrugated iron roof, cross section of the house. Yeah, I find that interesting. So it tells you the size of the rafters, 4x2s, 100 by 50s. Struts and purlins, 4x2s, 100 by 50. Can't really understand the writing underneath that. Collar ties. Okay, 3x2s, 75 by 50. That would be Oregon too, by the way. And then you got the footing sizes. The isolated piers, 12 inch, and then 18 inches for the outside. So 12 inch, what's that? A foot? Yeah, it's a foot. So 18 would be maybe 400, 450. And what else you got? Rubble. 18 inch of rubble. Tell me what they could mean by that. And then the bearers are 4x3s, 100 by 75. Slate damp-proof course. Haha, here's slate. Cool. Let's analyze the floor plan. Excuse the bad videoing. So you have the path, 20 foot setback. Yeah, you got to work that out, what it is. It might be, don't quote me on it, because I haven't worked it out. Could be, no, I'm going to work it out. Got a calculator here. 20 times 3048. Did that wrong. If I forget, I'll just settle up. Not going to work it out, you can work it out. So everything's by feet. So you got the bedroom size at the front, 14 by 12, veranda at the front, 15 by 5. I won't go through it all. And then it shows you joist layouts, which is interesting. Shows you isolated piers, strip footings for the double brick wall. What else is interesting? Yeah, in the old days, they designed kitchens very, very, very small. They were usually tucked away in the house. Even the breakfast room so small. Kitchen and breakfast room, you spend so much time in there. You know, breakfast / dining room. You got a chimney there too. Spend a lot of time in there. It's very small. But the houses were small too. Hallway, 4 foot, 1200. That's a decent width. If you analyse it, the hallway width compared to the kitchen size, it's pretty plentiful. The hallway is very grand. Kitchens were not a priority. Look at the laundry. Hot water system, double tubs. I remember those concrete tubs. EC. I'm thinking it's a toilet. Actually, I just noticed the bathroom. It's got a bath in it. And a little sink. There's no toilet in the bathroom. EC. I know WC is water closet. What does EC stand for? And it's a funny looking toilet. Looks like a bench. Looks like a drop hole, doesn't it? So the toilets were in the outside in the old days. Well, they used to have outhouses in the back too. In the backyard. And okay, 9-foot gates, 2.7. And I got the setbacks. What's that? 6 foot. Right side setback, which is 1500. What else is interesting? I find the draftsman is a bit funny. The way he's done the fonts, like the way he's written the text. It's just funny. And then what's really funny, I just find really funny, it's the way he did the corners. So you got the border, and then you got these little jiggly lines in the corner. Look at this jiggly corner intersection. And look at this one. And then look at this one. And then look at that one. Looks like he's got his signature there too. Not sure who this gentleman was. And then he got a stamp there. Trying to work out if it's a water board stamp or council stamp. Let's try to read it. Gutter. Gutter something to be provided. Can't read the second word. It's hard to read. Trying to see some dates. Hang on, let's use this zoom in mode. Ooh, that looks like 30th of June 1922. 20s. Okay. Sydney City of what? Is it Drummoyne? It's Drummoyne. Drummoyne, or 5 dock. It says 5 dock, so it's Drummoyne. Gotta something. Braidage to be provided for, not sure, of building something. Footpath repaired after building completed. Yeah, look, in the old days, they didn't write big essays like the council do with letters, you know, with the approvals now. It's kept it short and sweet. I mean, I've been doing this job for 40 years. Tell you now, these red markings are old school. The council used to just mark it up and approve it according to markups. Now what the councils do is anything has to be changed. Write a massive letter, 7-page letter. Oh, architect, draftsperson, building designer to provide a stormwater plan by hydraulic engineer. And in the old days, so much simple. You basically draw a box for the site and put a box of a house on top. This is it to get a house approved. Now, these days, the documentation costs you $20,000 just to get a house approved. $20,000 worth of architectural fees, consultants fees, council fees, private certified fees, engineering. I mean, this is engineering. This is engineering, old school. That's it. They're just standard details they used. Interesting. And scale 1/8 equals 1 foot. Is it an eighth of an inch? Figure dimensions in preference to scale. So they used to even scale And I've been doing this job for 40 years. I would not encourage scaling at all because, you know, you just don't scale off drawings because you get it wrong. You know, even printers are out, the scale could change easily depending what size the job's printed. Anyway, I love this. This is a beautiful historic plan. I'm guessing it's 1922 it was drawn, but really don't know exactly. It could be 30s or 40s. But based on what I saw down the bottom here, it seemed like 1922. And it was June the 30th. This was like documented drawn in the middle of winter. In the Sydney winter. Very cold. Anyway, what a cool plan.